Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Leno56 and welcome back to some more Stationeers on the Moon. So in the previous episode, we were expanding our base. We actually expanded it quite a lot. Now I just have to kind of organize everything. What I want to do is all the printers that we have outside here, we're going to move inside, and then all of this we're going to move over here. Kind of have a nice little farm right here. All of our printers will be right here. And then the furnace, I think I'll probably move the furnace inside too. I'm just gonna have to be careful with that so it doesn't like rapidly heat our base up, which I should be able to do. That shouldn't be much of an issue. Worst case, I could just leave it outside, but I'll see if I can't actually put it in here. And then I'm gonna build a shower in here as well, so we don't have to worry about our hygiene levels quite as much because as of right now, our hygiene is kind of an issue. But I think what we're going to do for right now is start moving everything inside our base. Let's harvest all of this. Oops. There we go. Okay, we have our potatoes. Let's go put these in the fridge here. Let's see, one day. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, so now let's actually, the seeds we'll just put over here for right now. Let's see, let's open this up. Let's grab this. Alright, and let's place all of these over here. Yeah, so I think how I want to set this up is we'll do a portable scrubber right here just because if I do get pollutants or something in the atmosphere that I don't want, the portable scrubber actually works really, really well at getting it out. So I'll use the portable scrubber right here. And then this, I'm going to put over on this side. But I gotta get rid of all of this stuff that I have here because I have a lot of just random stuff everywhere. There we go. I need like a locker or something in here too. And then I need a recycler because I have a lot of just stuff everywhere. I should have spent the time in between episodes and actually organize my base a little bit. Oh well, that's okay. Let's see, so water bottles. Maybe what I'll do is all of this stuff because I really only need the 2 water bottles. Yeah, we're going to build a recycler. So for right now, we're just going to put all this stuff over here. Yeah, so we have a CO2 filter right here. So we'll keep that. All of this stuff we'll put over here for right now. Let's see, cartridge tracker, deep miner tracker. We have a ice crusher, which the ice crusher we'll use at some point. Okay, sweet. And then we'll just place this down right here. Nice. Okay, so then now what I would like to do is if I'm going to place this over here, I'm going to have to move our water bottle filler as well, which is fine. Let's see, how do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll just do it like this. Alright, I'm gonna have to make more of those. Place this over here. And then I think the main reason I'm placing it over here is because of how anal I am when it comes to things. Like, placing the inputs going that way will allow this to actually sit on here and actually face the right direction. So I'll show you here. Yep, that looks better. Okay, so that's set up there. I'm gonna have to reconnect this, which is fine. Which, what I might actually do is I could do the water bottle filler like right here. Let's see, what I might do is if I bring it up, I could just have it go down the middle here. That could work. Something like this. I'm gonna need a lot more than what I currently have though. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to go outside. We're gonna have to make a lot more liquid pipe. And then once I hook the pipe up here, we will... Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put our water bottle filler, which is fine. All right, so let's head outside really quick. I have a lot of freaking water bottles right there. Turn our light on. Let's close our helmet. There we go. Alrighty. Nice. Let's see. What do I need for the recycler? Because I have a lot of junk that I can get rid of. Oh, just iron and copper. That's not bad. Let's see. Do I have iron and copper? I have 112 iron and 13 copper. So that's something. So I'd have to go on a copper run, which wouldn't be terrible. And then one thing I would like to do this episode is go find that like a copper node for our deep miner. Because iron I can find no issue. Copper is a bit of a problem. Which I think there's more copper that way, but we're gonna go explore a bit. Dang, this... Yeah, the new terrain looks so good. Let's see. Probably just go in this crater and I'll find copper everywhere. Well, we got some stuff over here. Our base looks good. I guess I could have drove. Oh well. I keep forgetting that I can actually do that. Alright, I don't need a whole lot of copper, but I'm gonna clear out this node right here since I'm over here. See how much we can actually get. Not bad. We'll just grab you because I don't like the way that looks. All right, we've got some copper. We almost got 3 full stacks of copper. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start driving the rover around. The only problem with the rover, and it could just be because it's on the moon and there's not a whole lot of gravity on the moon, is it's hard to control. Oh, geez, I just launched myself. Here, let's open you up. And then let's do this. We'll turn you on. We have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so what I'll probably end up doing is the recycler, I'll just put like right here or something. I'm gonna need a centrifuge, which I could use the ones over there, but those won't actually work how they're supposed to. Let's see, how much copper do I need? Just 10 copper. Well, that's plenty. There we go. Well, I can technically make two of these, so let's change the recipe so it only makes the one. And then we're going to prepare to go on a little exploratory trip to try to find some copper. Which I know there's iron that way, so we're going to head out that direction and see if I can't find some copper. Let's see here. Deep miner. Silo, check. I need the arc furnace, 2 centrifuges, stationary batteries. The only thing, because I'm not entirely sure how many I'm gonna need, because I know that some areas, like the area we're in right now, just has gold, but some of the other areas have multiple resources. Like, you know, there's silver and gold, and there's could be like iron, copper, silicone. I mean, could be a few different ones. All right, so I'll place you there. Let's see here. Oh, I can make one of you. Perfect. Yeah, so I think what we'll probably do is place a centrifuge right here, place the recycler over here, and then whatever I put in here will just automatically go into the centrifuge. And we wait. Let's see, this is just about done, so we're going to put another thing of copper in here. What I might end up doing as well, actually I probably will at some point, is we're going to automate our arc furnaces. Like, I'll probably build some sort of smelting facility over here, so then I can just put all the stuff I grab into it and it'll just automatically smelt everything. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Okay. Let's see. Could do that right there. And then I think I need steel sheets if I remember correctly. Alright, so we have a wrench, and then I need a welding torch. Perfect. Alright, so there's that. And then do something like that. Yeah, this is the one thing that always just insta builds. We never have to actually build it. And then let's do 2 chutes. Actually, there's iron in here, so I can just build the 2 chutes in here. Perfect. Let's do corner and corner. All right, and then I need to hook all of this up to cable. Oops. Alright, I need more wire. Let's see here. Which actually, yeah, let's break this down to 25. But you, gosh dang it, wrong one. Electronics printers right there. Cable coil and build. Yeah, so I put 25 copper in here, so that'll build exactly 50 cable for us. And then the battery, I'm probably going to build another battery so then we can get even more power, and we'll place the batteries in here as well. And then I'll probably decorate the outside side of my base and stuff too. That's enough for right now. All right. Which one's power? Let's remove the flooring so I can kind of get a better look at this. I don't really need anything on the data inputs. I just need stuff for the power. There we go. Okay, perfect. Heck yeah. Well, and actually, we're just gonna... Well, actually, I can just keep you turned on. Alright, now let's start putting stuff in there. I just have to be careful not to put stuff in there that I actually want. So all of these water bottles are empty, so we'll throw these in here. I have 2. That's all I really need. Maybe I'll keep 2 just as backups. Yeah, we'll keep those 2 as backups. Let's see, I don't need you. Get rid of you. Yeah, we'll keep all of this for right now. Alright, perfect. Well, that'll help us clean up our base at least a little bit here. Alright, and then these pipes we're just going to put out here for right now. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, because I do want to see if I can't find another area, mainly for iron and copper, we're going to go in here. We're going to take care of our hygiene levels and our water and food. And then we will go on a little exploratory mission. I'm going to close you since there's no reason to keep you powered on. Alright, so let's take our suit off here for a minute. And then water. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't do is I didn't make any pipes, did I? And then we should have some potatoes in here. There we go. Alright, so food and water is taken care of. I'm just going to wait for our hygiene levels to drop a little bit. And then we will go and see if we can't find an area to start working on our next mining outpost. Which I need to place a beacon at those two. Maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna use the actual beacons because I just have to hook them up to power. But maybe I'll build like a temporary beacon that I can place if I do find an area that I like. That might be a better thing. I'm gonna have to make a couple tablets too, I think, because we have our atmospherics tablet right here, which I actually love having it right there because I can just keep it turned on the entire time. It's our CO2 tank. Come on, hygiene levels. You can drop. Here, let's place this over here as well. There we go. And then all of this I can technically just put outside, but we'll just keep it right here for right now. That's fine. Let's see, how's our oxygen doing? Alright, so our hygiene levels just dropped. So let's place her suit on. Our oxygen's not doing bad, but we are gonna swap it out with this one. And I'm just gonna wait for this to hit 9,000 kPa. Oh, and the sun's rising too. That's perfect timing. You know what? That's good enough. Swap you out. Alright, let's head out. Close our helmet, turn our suit on. Ooh. Gosh dang it. I do need the talent and I need the deep miner. Place you there. Place you in there. There we are. Alright, let's turn this off since I don't need it at this particular moment. There we go. And then I'm probably going to turn this into an automatic airlock at some point too. Okay, so what do I need? Yeah, that's fine. I can just do this. Let's do beacon. Maybe it's in the electronics printer? Okay, it is. How do I make the smaller one though? Tracking beacon, there it is. Oh, iron, gold, and copper. That's easy to make. I have a stupid amount of gold on me too. Alright, we're just gonna throw everything we have in here. Alright, how much gold do we have? We have 394 gold. Alright, we're gonna make a tracking beacon. And then I do not have any other batteries, do I? I don't. Alright, let's build another... Honestly, I could probably just build a large battery. Gold, iron, and steel. Or gold, copper. Why did it say iron? Alright, we're just going to make the one for right now. Yeah, our batteries are dropping fast. I'm going to have to increase the amount of solar panels we have too. Alright, so there's that battery. Let's see. I need to be careful here. We'll just do that. Okay, we'll take you, place you there. Then I'm going to take the tracker cartridge as well, just in case I get lost out there. Boom, there we go. Alright, I think we're ready. Alright, are you gonna stay? Please? Oh, still there. Alright, I don't think I need the light on right now, so... Alright, so let's just follow this ridge. I was kind of reading up on like the different regions and stuff, and there's a lot of different regions for the deep miner. One thing I'm probably going to end up doing is we'll have to build a rocket with a scanner so then I can actually see all the different areas that I can place the deep miners. Well, that thing's still connected, so that's good. Oh, there's a lot of resources out here as well. Oh, stop, 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 stop. Alright, so we still have gold. I guess what I could do is we could go down here. Alright, so when we get to the other side of this crater, we'll see if we're still in the same area we were initially in, or maybe we'll be in another area. Oh, there's a lot of resources over here. Hydrocarbon. Okay, so there's coal here. I don't really need coal, at least not right now. Yeah, so let's continue on this way. Alright, so we found coal. Iron is over that direction. This would be kind of a nice area to build a deep miner. It's relatively flat over here. More hydrocarbon. I just like that crate is finally staying. I had a heck of a time trying to get that to stay last time. Yeah, it's a good thing I grabbed the tracker, because then I can track where our base is. And we have a bunch of silver, a bunch of copper. There's a bunch of resources over here. Alright, our battery level, it's not terrible. Alright, let's try this. More hydrocarbon. Gosh dang it. Kind of just going towards Earth. So then I know I'm kind of going in a straight line. Yeah, if I don't find it here soon, I might have to...
Warning, leaving mission area.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, we're going back. We're going back. Alright, so there's a bunch of coal over here. So yeah, let's head this way then. Leaving mission area. I kind of like that. Although, what is my mission? That's the real question. Because I kind of crash landed on the moon. I don't really have a mission. Okay. I wonder if we're still in hydrocarbon or we're in another area. Gosh dang it, hydrocarbon. Alright, down here we go. Whee! Oh, we're flying. Pretty sure this thing's not meant to fly. And our hygiene levels are having issues again. Alright, we're going to turn our light on so that I can kind of see. Alright, this looks like a decent spot. Let's get out right here and take a look. Oh! Actually, iron, copper, and silicone. So we would get a little bit of iron. Well, we'd get a lot of, like 50% iron, 33% copper, and only 16% silicone. However, that's not bad. So in this region, I could get 3 deep miners. I'd have to build a couple of sorters to sort out everything. But this area would not be bad at all. So, alright, what we're going to do... Let's see, let's do this. Alright, so it's 1.1 kilometers that direction, which is about, let's see, 298 degrees. So base is that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive in this direction towards home and see how close we can actually get to home. I wish you could hook the like the tracker or something to this display here, because I don't really care how fast I'm going. Okay. Hydrocarbon? Okay. So the tracking beacon, what we're going to do is we're going to place it right here. Perfect. And then I can actually rename these, I think, too. Here, let's do this. Alright, we're gonna actually rename this just this. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Alright, let's head home. So home is this direction. And then I'm gonna have to charge our batteries too. Yeah, so I'm gonna have 3 deep miners, 3 arc furnaces. I'll have to have like 6 centrifuges, and then I'll have to have 3 sorters. Well, technically I only need 2 sorters because the last one's gonna be automatically just whatever's left over will go into the last silo. It would be useful to actually make a road over there somehow. I guess I could use cladding. But we do have a little project that we can work on. So let's see, if I need 3 deep miners. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of steel frames too. Not a whole lot of steel frames, but that is still connected. That's awesome. God, your guy's so sensitive. You barely have to move your mouse and his head turns like crazy. I really hope I'm still going the right direction here. Oh God. Oh geez. I think base is this way. Actually, this area looks sort of familiar. Maybe. Alright, let's get out here. Oh, base is right there. Okay, I overshot it. There we go. Alright, this thing's not terrible to drive once you get the hang of it. Could be worse. It just doesn't have any traction, granted. I don't know why it would. I'm thinking it's just lack of gravity. Alright, so base is right here. Tracking beacon's over that way. So what I'm probably going to have to kind of speed rush. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Our power's off. We ran out of power. Okay. So I'm thinking what the issue is we just don't have enough solar panels. Okay. Well, crap. It wasn't until I turned you on. So we're going to turn you off. Okay. The sun should be rising here pretty soon based on where these solar panels were. Alright, maybe what I'll do, since there's no sun right now, we're going to dismantle these solar panels right here. And we're going to place them over here. I need to replace all this cable, though, as well. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I mean, eventually I'll use all of these cables and stuff. For right now... Okay. Hoping I have enough cable here.
Oxygen low.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Oxygen critical.
What do you mean oxygen low? Oh, crap. Why was her oxygen low?
Air tank critical.
Yes, air tank. Why was my oxygen low? That's not good. Oh, I know why it's low. Okay. My filters. Okay. Gosh dang it. I can't. All right, I'm gonna have to wait for the sun because I have no way to vent the atmosphere out of the airlock here. I could get in here because it's essentially just a one-way airlock, but okay. Well, I can't see anything, so can I just like wear my helmet? I can't. Okay, well, we'll just do the suit then too. We'll just wait for the sun to rise and then I can get out of here. I wonder how long that track. Well, that tracking beacon battery should last a while. Let's see. It's actually really far.
Power low.
Power. Gosh dang, I'm having all sorts of power issues, aren't I? Alright. The sun has risen. I don't have any power still. Come on. I need my solar panels to actually start doing stuff. Alright, the sun's gonna disappear behind the earth here for a couple seconds. So it's gonna get dark. I'm hoping I can get some power in here so I can actually go outside and start doing what I need to do to get even more power. Because I just need to build a bunch of solar panels. I have iron, I have copper, I have steel. I just need to build the solar panels. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're still. It's a work in progress. I'm having some power issues right now, so I'm waiting for the sun to peak behind the earth so I can hopefully get out of here because I don't want to go through the airlock and lose a bunch of atmosphere. Come on. You know what? Maybe to be on the safe side, I will build a solid fuel generator as well. Because there's coal everywhere, and I found a bunch of hydrocarbon. So I could build a deep miner for that too. I don't have any power still. This is not good. So we'll give it a few more seconds. I'm hoping once the sun hits the other three solar panels that aren't um, positioned correctly, we'll have enough power to actually get out of here. I don't think it's actually doing anything, which is concerning. I might just have to sacrifice some atmosphere.
Oxygen low.
Yep, I know. I
Oxygen
can't actually
critical.
do that. Okay, well, that sucks.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, we're not... There we go. Okay. We're going to swap you to 180. We'll swap you to 180. We'll swap you to 180. Okay. There we go. All right, we are generating some power now. I'm gonna have to make quite a few more solar panels here. Yeah, I'm gonna automate our lights here too, because having those lights on 24/7 probably doesn't help either. Okay, let's go in here so I can take care of our water, because that's really annoying. What I do need is I do need to make some more pipe as well. Okay, that's fine. Let's head outside. Lost a little bit of atmosphere, but I kind of had to in order to start getting enough power. Okay, so what do I need for solar panels?
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Oh, oops. Alright, well, I have enough for 3, so I guess I could do another 3 solar panels. The only worry I have now is too many solar panels for this cable, which I might have to... I mean, I have plenty of gold. Gold's not an issue. So I could make some heavy cable. That sun's moving fast. Alright, let's see. Silicone we'll throw in here. Alright, you guys we'll just put right there for right now. Alright, let's get 3 glass sheets. And then I should have enough cable, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's get everything wired up here. Maybe consider when the power thing is, just let the battery turn off just for the solar panels. Yeah, I could do that. The only downside to that, well, not really a downside, but the only thing with that is I still have to be careful because I can essentially overdo these cables here because I plan on doing quite a few solar panels up here. Alright. So now I literally just need the solar panels and then I can... Alright. Let's see, so the main thing I need is I have gold, I have steel, I just need copper. Because I'm going to have to build a bunch more solar panels as well for our iron, copper, and silicone outpost. And you guys are facing the wrong direction, so let's fix that. So 180, 180. Can I do this? No, I can't. I was curious. Alright, perfect. Alright, so that's 9 solar panels that we have up here. Oh, I overshot. Alright, 9 solar panels. That battery's charged up. Now, will you start charging up our stationary battery? You better. What I'll probably have to do at some point is I'll place like a display so I can see what the charge level is. And then maybe what I'll do is I could make another one of these and place it over here because that battery's fully charged. Because then what I could do is make a couple more large batteries and then swap them out for a main base if I have to. Yeah, I think we're gonna run into some more power issues, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I know where the I know where the repower control, yeah. So I know where that tracking beacon is over there, so I might have to hold off on the iron, copper, and silicone outpost and focus on power for right now. So yeah, let's do this. Let's see, silicone, turn you off. I would like to make a lot more solar panels. I would also like to, I'm gonna have to switch all that to heavy cable, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, and having these lights on 24/7 probably doesn't help our power issues. But that's okay. Let's see here. Alright, I need copper either way, which we have copper in here. I could go on a copper mine really quick. When I was driving over there, I should have grabbed all the copper I saw. It's probably enough for right now. There is a little bit of copper in here. Alright. And then we have steel sheets, so that's everything I need for the stationary battery. We're going to build a stationary battery in here, and then we'll probably just dismantle this one and place it in here as well. So then I can actually see our battery levels from either from inside the base and outside the base. That'll be useful. Let's see, we'll have 7. Yeah, and then we'll start making some heavy cable. Alright, I'm hoping my battery will actually last. I could make another power controller. I think I just have the one. Alright, perfect. Yeah, that's actually going to be a lot of heavy cable. Let's see here. Or let's do a power controller. Which I need iron and solder. Alright, so we have a stationary battery. We have our power controller. This I'm going to put over at this deep miner so that I can place a large battery in there. Automate lights to turn on only at night, also a good option, or if you want to turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to automate it so so the lights will turn on as I'm in there. Like that's a fairly simple automation that I can do. All right, and start printing. So this will give us 44 heavy cable, which hopefully will be enough for this entire area. I don't know if it's gonna be, but that's okay. Um, Power controller. Do I have any more large batteries? I don't think I do. All right, let's hold off on you for a minute. It's gonna use up half of our copper. I'm gonna have to do it though. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on a copper run either way, so. Alright, start making. Alright, let's head over here. Because that battery's almost completely dead. Which actually is probably not a bad thing, because then I can just dismantle it without having to feel like I wasted a bunch of power. Alright, we're going to swap this out. Hey, there we go. Alright, so then I can go over here and grab this battery if my base is to lose power. But yeah, I'm going to automate those lights too. Which means I need a sensor. Which means I need copper. Okay, yeah, let's go on a copper run. How's the battery? Oh, that battery's fine. Alright, so we're going to go straight this way. Yeah, maybe what I do is I write down the coordinates of everything, so then I don't really have to worry about the tracking beacons too much. Downside is my personal battery is almost completely, oh god, I'm falling fast. There's still enough gravity on the moon. Alright, let's see. Can I find copper? Oh, we found a bunch of ice. We have some more iron here. I don't really need iron, but it might be smart to grab some just in case. An iron deposit. I don't need gold. That's the one thing I have plenty of right now. Here's some iron. Or not iron, but copper. It's too bad we didn't land on like a an iron, copper, and gold deposit. Yeah, until I get the deep miners up and running, I love this this heavy drill. Sweet. Well, since I'm here, might as well see if I can find any more.
Power critical.
Nope, we're gonna head home. I'm only at 10% for power. I don't wanna press my luck. Alright, there's some iron here. And I can get iron whenever. Iron is plentiful. Alright, I'm not going to take the battery out of our base. That one is extremely valuable in keeping our base running. We're going to take the charged battery from our gold outpost. Yeah, there's a bunch of iron over here. Iron, iron, more iron. There's an abundance of iron everywhere. There's even gold over here too. Unless it's copper. Oh, I think our base lost power. It looks like it did. Yeah, it's probably those lights and everything inside the base that's doing it, which is fine. I just need to build some more solar panels. Sweet. Nice. Okay. Well, that's taken care of, so I guess what I could do while I'm waiting for our power to get back to turn back on. See, the only issue we're really having right now is hygiene, so that's not terrible. Alright, we're gonna do all this. Having a full day at 9 solar panels will probably keep us good through the night, I'm hoping, but I'm gonna make a lot more solar panels. Alright, hunger. Hopefully I can last the rest of the night with the amount of hunger that we have. You know what I can do. If I can find some more volatiles, I can smelt everything I currently have using the furnace instead of the arc furnace. Which I'm pretty sure I found volatiles down here too. We're flying. I have to be very careful not to drop too fast here, because if I do, I will damage our suit. And then we run into other problems. Alright, I have plenty of oxide. So I'm going to still search for copper, and if I come across volatiles, that's even better. Actually, yeah, we have 4 volatiles. I need more. There's more iron. There's so much iron everywhere. There's volatiles. I love how the terrain changes color too. That's amazing. Looks really good. That's probably plenty of volatile, so yeah, we're gonna hold off mining the rest of that. Wow. Almost 4 stacks of just pure volatiles. Yeah, that's plenty. Alright, well, 2.5 stacks of copper it is. I don't see any other copper, so alright, let's head home. We're gonna smelt all the copper we do have. And then we're gonna... Well, I guess I could work on the... Okay, since we have no power in that stationary battery, we're gonna dismantle that. What I'll probably try to do... I know how I'm going to do that. Oh, the sun's up. And our base is turned on. That's a good sign. I'm still going to use the furnace. All right, yeah, that's a good sign. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, we're going to smelt all the copper that we have here. Yeah, that's not enough cable. Sweet. There we go. Okay, let's do... Yeah, let's do another 25 here. That should give us plenty of heavy cable. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about this one for right now. Uh-oh. Wow, that drops quick. Alright, let's work on the stationary battery. We're going to place that inside here. Turn our suit off, open up our helmet. I can turn our light off. Yeah, so the stationary battery we're going to place right here. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite things. Oh no, I need a welding torch. Okay, well.
Temperature critical.
Oh,
Toxin detected. Temperature
dang it.
high.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay, well, stationary batteries built. I do have this, so I think what we're going to do, we're just going to put that right there. Let's set this to 5,000. Sweet, okay. That is ready to hook up. Let's turn you on. Let's head outside. Alright, this is fully charged. That's good. Okay. Are you still making? You are. Oh, I have a full thing now. Okay, so what we're gonna do... So let's do this. And this is gonna go straight up like this. Maybe what I'll do... I don't think it really matters. You know, I'm gonna have to dismantle all of this anyways. Dang it. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's good enough for now. Let's replace it with this. Perfect. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Slowly converting everything. What the frick was that? Slowly converting everything to heavy cable here, which I'm going to need a lot more heavy cable than what I currently have. Granted, good news is that this battery is now charging. I kind of disconnected this battery. which is fine. I'm okay with that. Turn you off. Let's see. Okay. So 24. Alright, so let's convert all of this to heavy
Hydration
cable.
critical.
Yep, I know. I will take care of it. Don't worry. Perfect. Okay. So now I can slowly just start to convert these. Oops. 2, 4, 6. Sweet. Well, good news is we're gonna have a crap ton of normal cable. Alright, let's make some more heavy cable here. Alright, and this is charging nicely. What I'll probably end up doing is placing this inside here. Well, yeah, I don't plan on having really any power problems. I plan on making a bunch more solar panels than what I currently have. Let's turn you off for right now. That's too cold, so we'll open you up. Let's see where we at. We're at 8. Yeah, I really don't need that many more. What, 2, 4? I just need 4 more. We already have that, so let's open this up. Throw you there, grab you, grab you. There we go. Now we have heavy cables everywhere. Perfect. That does make it a little bit better, and then I can start making a bunch more solar panels for us. Oh, that's fantastic. That's charging up nicely. Alright, perfect. Well, I have a bunch of extra cable on me, so we'll just throw you in there. Throw you there for right now.
Hunger critical.
Okay, I gotta go inside. And then I forget, I need to, I keep neglecting our pipes. I need to make more liquid pipe.
Hunger caution.
I wish your guy could eat faster, like, holy crap. Alright, hunger is good, water's good. I'm gonna recycle you. Let's see, how much water do we have in here? We have a little bit left. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, because I keep neglecting just basic needs, is we're gonna make a bunch of pipe so that I can hook. Okay, actually, we're gonna do this. This is gonna go. Could do it right here. That actually wouldn't look terrible. Slides behind that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, let's go make some more pipe. Close the helmet, turn this on, turn the suit on. Perfect. I have plenty of iron. Let's see here. Our base is still powered, so far so good. You're done. Alright, so I have a bunch of heavy cable. So let's take everything out of here. Okay, we'll turn you off. And let's do... I wonder how much I'm going to actually need here. We'll do 2 stacks. Nah, we'll just do 1 stack for right now. Yeah, this will make 20 liquid pipe here for us, which can do 1 right here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need more than 20. I'm probably gonna need at least 2 stacks. So we'll do that. Okay, and then I guess what I could do is I could start making some more solar panels to prevent any power problems, although that battery's fairly charged. We're running off of this battery still, so I actually feel pretty good about our power situation right now, but just to keep ahead of it. Yeah, this will make another 3 solar panels for us. I do need silicone now, though, because I don't have enough for glass. Perfect. And then, yeah, once I have our power situation taken care of, then I'm going to start building everything I need for our deep miner outpost for our iron, silicone, and copper. Sweet. Let's see how our power level's doing. Alright, that is dropping. Can't tell if that's moving or not. Alright, so let's turn you off. We still have this. Alright, we only have 1 more of these. Okay. Well, let's go inside while we still have power. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make a decision and turn off all of... Maybe not all of the lights. Let's do like every other light. Let's see... Yeah, we'll do every other light on for right now. Yeah, hopefully that'll help conserve at least a little bit of power here. Okay. So what we're gonna do... Yeah, my hygiene levels are really bad right now. Alright, we'll do that, and then this is gonna come over like this. Well, I'm glad I made 2 stacks. I think you only need 1/3 of those lights. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Probably overdid it a little bit, but... go. Okay, so these will place here. I'm gonna dismantle these really quick. Ooh, I almost dismantled that. That would have been terrible. Alright. So water's taken care of. We still have 10 liters in here, so the rest of it's in these pipes. Alright. Oh, heck yeah. That's not doing anything. That's hilarious. Alright. The water's good. I can even start planting stuff. Actually, we're going to hold off on that. Okay. So now I think what I'm going to do is our solar panels should be done. Yeah, I probably only need half the amount of lights that I have in here, but oh well, that's okay. Let's head out. Every time you're inside and you get that wrench in your hand, my stomach goes, yeah, I know, mine too, because I'm worried that I'm going to dismantle our frame and just end up killing us. That'd be terrible. Alright, let's turn this off to conserve power. Let's go up here. And then, well, let's do this. Okay, and I need silicone, so let's go on a little mining run for silicone. Hopefully it's just a little mining run. Oh, there's volatiles right there. You know, one thing I should do is I should upgrade my jetpack. Because I could probably fly around a lot faster than even driving that rover. Yes, I know my hygiene levels are not good. I'm gonna go through our food and water really quick because of it. Alright, silicone, where you be? There's cobalt, there's gold. Oh, I see something that could potentially be silicone over here. Hey, we have silicone. Alright, I don't need any more volatiles. I have a stupid amount of volatiles on me right now. Oh, we have iron over here too. I don't really need iron right now either. I might need more steel though, so maybe getting some iron wouldn't be a bad thing. Let's see, who needs hygiene when you're stranded? Yeah, fair enough. I guess the only person that's gonna smell you is you. So I guess it depends on how strong your nose is. Alright. What? What am I looking at right now? Alright, so we have about 2 stacks of silicone, so that wasn't bad. Am I going the right direction? I really hope I am. Oh, good. Base is right there. I don't see that it's turned. Okay, good. I was like, uh-oh, did our base turn off? Not that I'm too worried about it because the sun should be rising here any minute. Which means we might have actually made it through the night with our current solar setup. Wow. Leave for 2 seconds and that battery's drained. And we have light. Alright, so let's smelt the silicone that we grabbed. Well, I'm just gonna dismantle this whole thing right here. There we go. So you, I will probably... Well, it doesn't really matter what I do with this. I can place this at our other mining outpost. You're dead, so we'll just place you in there for right now. We'll let you charge. Oh, oops. Alright, nice. Let's dismantle this. I should be okay. Alright, good.
Power low.
I would say power's fine, but... And then I need an angle grinder. And then I need a wrench. Sweet. Alright. And then you will go inside. Actually, you know what I could do? I could use this or our other outpost. Or I could just build another one. I mean, I could do that too. There we go. Nice. Heck yeah. Alright, let's hook up these solar panels up here and get even more power going. Oh, wait a minute, I can't. I need glass. And I made full, you know, whatever. Let's just make another two. Glass, glass gets made really freaking fast. There's one. There's two. And there's three. Alright, now what I can do is I can... Gosh dang it. I can swap all of these to 180. Perfect. Alright, our power levels, I'm hoping, should be good. Yeah, it's not even midday and this is already half charged. That's fantastic. Well, not exactly half charged, but close enough. Okay, so hopefully power's taken care of. That would be amazing. This is slowly charging, which is also good. Yeah, I think what we're gonna end up doing, let's place that there. This stuff we're gonna use for our deep miner. Alright, so I need some steel frames. There's only steel at. It's all in here. Alright, so let's see here. Again, I could start off by... If I need 3 deep miners, 5 would be... Well, we'll just make 66 ingots worth of steel frames. Because I'm going to need the steel frames for the support for the deep miners, the centrifuges, the arc furnaces, the sorters, plus all the frames for the solar panels themselves. Which the smart thing to do would probably be to build the solar panels first, which means I'm going to have to go out and mine even more steel. I need to figure out how to get rid of... Actually, let's just do this. Well, I freed up a little bit anyways, okay. I just need iron. I already have coal on me. So let's go and mine some iron. Which there's iron all over here, so. Alright, and I think our power levels are finally taken care of, at least for right now. I'm gonna have to slowly expand our power network as I expand our base, because I don't want to run into any more power issues like that. Not that it's a bad thing, we did manage to overcome it. Well, I have plenty of iron. I have enough for another 200 ingots worth of steel. I'll put you back. Oh, look at that battery charging. It's charging up nicely. I love to see that. Alright, so what we're going to do is this iron we're going to smelt. Let's go in here to avoid sunlight. Oh, crap. Alright. Close you. Put you in. Put you in. And we smelt in some steel. Boop. And then since we have this going, we're going to smelt some more silicone. I know, I love the way that just pops up. It's amazing. Alright, nice. Alright, so we have the frames. Alright, and I need 2 more deep miners, 2 more silos. Gosh, I need a lot. Filter low. Uh-oh. Wait, filter low. Filter's not that low. Could be lower. Here, let's bring you. Alright, I don't really want to risk on taking this off of here because this is actually working. So we're going to start loading up this guy. You know, I could build another one and have it on both sides. Popping metal bars reminds me of grabbing coins in Super Mario rings. Actually, that's very true. I never thought of that. That's hilarious. It kind of reminds me of when you actually like hit the block and it pops up. It just kind of it does exactly what that does, which is hilarious. Okay, is there anything else? Take some cable. We'll take this. I am going to need the stacker as well, aren't I? I'm going to have to make a couple stackers too. Okay. So, I'm going to need 2 more deep miners. Let's make another crate. I have enough iron. Ooh, I could make a crate mark too. Yeah, it's just a little bit of gold. I have a stupid amount of gold, so we'll just do that. Gosh dang it. Wait, is that a deep miner right there? It is. That's amazing. Okay, we have a crate. Nice. And I can actually charge these. That's probably fine. I probably don't need to worry about it right now. Alright, what do I need for the other 2 deep miners? Steel, electrum, and Constantine. Steel. I'm gonna have to get some more Invar here pretty quick. Or not Invar, Electrum. Alright, so I can make 2 more of these easily. Alright, how are our power levels? We're at 4 bars of power. That's fantastic. Okay, my hygiene levels are really bad right now. Yeah, I'm not worried about the suit battery because I have a power controller over there with the battery in it that I can swap. Also, I have this. Let's see here. Shower. Iron, copper, and silicone. Did I throw all my iron in here? I did. Gosh dang it. I just need iron. Well, you're going to take a minute, so let's go mine some more iron while we're waiting. Yeah, I put a power controller over at our gold miner with a large battery in it, just in case. Let's go over here. There should be a bunch of iron over here. I do need more electrum, don't I? Let's get some more silver while it's right here. I just need a stack. Granted, I'm just going to mine everything that's in here just because I'll probably never come back to this. I probably don't need this much silver, but this is probably overkill. Well, we have 4.5 stacks of silver. I'm gonna say that's probably overkill. Yeah, so I'm gonna build the deep miner now. I'm gonna build the one over where there's iron, silicone, and copper. I already have a gold miner set up. And I'm actually just getting everything I need to prepare to go over there and build it. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, this one I should be able to find relatively easily. All right, yeah, we're just gonna keep that exposed, because I will inevitably come this way again. I'll just have to make a mental note. I have a stupid amount of silver on me. With that being said, I can make like 400 electrum with that, with all that silver. Yeah, I'm waiting for the other 2 deep miners to get made. I also need to make some more silos. I might not start the deep miner this episode. Alright, let's swap the battery. And let's just start making a bunch of iron ingots here. Battery's still holding strong. I love that. Alright, you're almost done. So what do I need for 2 more silos? I just need copper. Where's all my copper? Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing that too. I'll make sure to swap that. Man, I don't have any more copper either. Alright. And I cannot stack these, so I'm glad I made... Yeah, we'll just do that. Sweet. Alright, so we have the 3 deep miners. It's going to be essentially an iron miner, a gold or a copper miner, and a silicone miner. Not that I really need 3, but I want 3. And I need copper. Gosh dang it. Well, let's swap out our suit battery. Which I'm gonna, well, it probably doesn't really matter which one I use. I could have swapped that one out there. I just don't want to drain that battery. I want to make sure it lasts all the way through the night before I start swapping batteries out in it. I gotta work on my hygiene levels though. My hygiene is terrible. I hope our suit is smell proof so I don't smell myself. That'd be awful. Okay, iron. That was the whole reason I went and mined iron, was so I could build a shower. Let's see, then I also need to build... I would need to make carbon. Or not carbon, it's, oh, what's it called? I could think of it, I just can't. Let's see, charcoal, that's what I need. Biomass. Because then I can use that to actually clean our water. Let's see. What do I can't remember what that's called. Let's see. Atmospherics, suit sprays, rose essence right into your nostril because it's just like the Let's see, what's it called? H2, air conditioner, electrolyzer, filtration. Can't remember what the name of it is. Water purifier. That's what I need. Golden, what a shock. Copper. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go on a copper run, so... Okay, so... Water and food are probably fine. Let's head this way. I've been going that way for copper. Let's go this way. I don't need a whole lot, just a little bit. Probably should have emptied all the silver I had out of my inventory. Alright, there's a bunch of ores over here. We have coal, we have oxide, we have iron. Can one of these be copper, please? Yay! I really just need 1 stack of copper. Alright, put you there, and then we'll continue mining. Alright. We are going to hold off on mining the rest of this. I'll just have to make kind of a mental note that there's a bunch of copper right there. But we have 100 copper, so hopefully that'll last us, 2 seconds. Oh, we are going through copper like crazy. Once I get that other mining outpost set up, we shouldn't have any more copper issues, or iron for that matter. As of right now, we have a. I wonder how much gold we have over here. This has been going nonstop. Yeah, so we have at least 500 plus an extra 350. So yeah, we have 850 gold over here. Are you hot enough? You're not, no. Gosh dang it. Alright. So I need... How much do I actually need for this? See, I have enough gold, I have enough steel. So I need 20 copper. 20 copper for this. And then I need 60 copper. Holy... No, I need... Wow, my math is off. 40 copper. Alright, let's start working on our next silo. Alright, perfect. Deep miners. I'm gonna have to make some more steel frames, but that'll hold us over at least for a little bit. I mean, and even what I can do is I can just run off of the one deep miner to start, and then slowly expand as I get more and more stuff I need over there. I was hoping to make it this episode. I don't know if we're actually going to head over there this episode or not. We are kind of preparing for the journey, though. So that might be next episode, which would be tomorrow. I have about 10 minutes left. Let's see, where are we at? Alright, so that's enough for this. So let's build you really quick. Oh, I just need gold. All my gold is in here. Or, you know what I could do to get more gold? And I'm gonna see what it's gonna take to make the jetpack, like the hard suit jetpack, because that's I can fly around really fast that way. So I kind of get why they made different regions have different ores, because typically what I would do is just make one giant mining platform and then just have an infinite amount of ores forever, which was really nice and convenient, but I do see the reason that they kind of did it like this. It does make it a little bit more interesting. And there's actually a use for the rovers too, which is fun. Sweet, alright. Silo 1 is done. Hydration, it is critical, but it could be worse. Heck yeah. Well, let's go inside. Okay, so where do I want our shower to be? Well, it kind of depends. If I want the furnace inside, actually I could do a shower right here. Because I could do a wall here, door, and have a little shower room. That would work. Put the shower right there. Do I have any more walls? I do have walls. Then I'd probably replace this with an actual wall. Granted, there's no one else on the moon, so I could totally just shower and have a nice view of a crater in my landing pod. Alright, so then the dirty water. Okay, let's see, how do I want to do this? Actually, I could just do it like that. That would have worked. Granted, I can't actually put stuff. Gosh dang it. Could do it like this. Could do it like that. That could work. Alright, what do I need? I need 2 liquid pipe. Good thing I have 3 somewhere. Oh, what else do I need? Oh, cable coil in right hand. I mean, I have cable. Oh, look at that battery. That's beautiful. Alright, nice. So I can hook this up to power. Which I'm just going to hook it up to power right now. I'm not going to worry about the data cable on it. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, and then I do need some more pipe. Here, what do we need for this? Oh. Screwdriver and liquid pipe. Sweet. Now I just need more liquid pipe and then some. Okay. Let's head out here. We'll close our suit, turn this on, turn our suit on, and turn our light on. Alright, are both silos done? Did I make 3 silos? Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. I only wanted to make 2 silos, but now we have 4, so we have an extra silo. I went above and beyond. Alright. Then some sorters would not be a bad thing either. Alright, let's get, well, yeah, let's get everything out of here. Ooh, you know what I do need, though? I do need some liquid pipe here.
Waste tank caution.
There we go. Let's do that. So I need, technically I only need 2 sorters. Because the last one's going to inevitably be silicone. So I just need to sort iron and copper, and the rest of it will go into that last silo. Alright, so I need 2 sorters. This will make 3 sorters. So we're going to babysit this until this first one gets made. Then we'll swap the recipe over. And this is almost done. Let's see, can I... Alright, we're gonna go inside here really quick. Okay, heck yeah. There's our 2 sorters. Which means I also need a computer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a computer too, which is fine. So let's see, we have the 3 deep miners. I need 3 arc furnaces. We have a battery. Well, I think we're almost ready to make the trip over there. Like I said, I don't think it'll probably happen this episode, but it is close. I'm gonna have to. Well, actually, I should be fine. That'll only make 2. Let's see. I need another 10 iron. There, that should make 3 arc furnaces. Because of the 60 iron that we have, it's 20 iron per arc furnace. So yeah, that should be that should work. Okay, let's go inside. Up, and light off. Alright, so this is gonna be dirty water here. And then clean water comes in this way. And then actually what I can do is I can hook it up to this pipe here. I just hope we have enough. Which it looks like we have a perfect amount. Oh, heck yeah. And technically, I could start the shower right now. Let's do it. Take you off, take you off. Technically, I don't need the jetpack on, but we're gonna just take everything off. I just have a belt. Grant, I could just take the belt off too. Oh, it's not hooked up to power, is it? Wait a minute. Oh, did I do that wrong? I might have actually done that wrong. Did I get overly excited? I think I did. Output. Yep, I did do that wrong. Okay. Ooh, that would have been bad. Alright, so this is the input. I guess I should have looked at that beforehand. Alright, that means I'm going to have to adjust this. Alright, now that should work. So, input. Actually, this is all clean water. So clean water there, which means the dirty water can go through here. I'm one short. Well, actually, what could I... Is there any way... Yeah, it doesn't really matter how I do this. Oh well. I can still take a shower now. Oh yeah, there we go. Hygiene levels taken care of. Sweet. Okay. Hygiene levels are done. I didn't actually have to take everything off, but you know.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank is getting full, so let's dump our waste tank in
Waste
here.
tank critical.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, I need one more pipe and then I can actually get this working. And then I do need some plastic. Oh, I need more plastic, don't I? I need 3 more to be exact. Okay, perfect. And then I'll place like a door right here or something too, just to make it look better. But let's head outside, and actually it is the end of the episode. Let's make a little bit more plastic so I can actually finish this wall here, and then we'll call the episode. But yeah, we did have quite a few power issues, unfortunately, but we did get all that taken care of, which is nice. So we should be good on power for quite a while. And look at all those arc furnaces. All right, let's place these arc furnaces in here for a minute. All right, so arc furnace is done. We have the two sorters, the arc furnaces. We have the deep miners, the silos. I do need a couple more stackers. I'm gonna need a lot more steel sheets, but we are almost ready to make the drive over there and start building our deep mining outpost. The only other thing I know I need are a bunch of solar panels, so I'll probably make 5 solar panels or something. But what I might end up doing in between episodes is going and grabbing a bunch of copper and just going on like a mining run, just so in the next episode we can speed run solar panels and then head over there and actually build the deep miner. But let's do some plastic sheets here for a minute. Oops. I need more iron. We have iron. Because I can build the door as well. Wait, aren't there like interior doors? Let's build an interior door too. Interior door might be better, actually. Oh, I only need the one. I don't need more than one. Alright, so let's place this and then we'll head in here and then we'll call the episode. Sweet. So this is interior door. Yeah, none of those are really suited for a shower, so I can always flip that around if I have to. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that in the next episode. But yeah, I'm gonna call the episode here. We did quite a bit. Like I said, we fixed our power issues. I'm gonna have to make a lot more solar panels to keep up with our power. And then yeah, in the next episode, we are going to build our deep mining outpost for iron,
Hunter
copper, and
caution.
silicone. So then we shouldn't run into any more problems there. I'll just have to go out there periodically, load up on a bunch of resources, and then bring those back. So should be fun once I get all that up and running. The one with vents up top looks nice for a shower. Yeah, what I'll probably end up doing for the door is I'll be doing, well, with the vents up top. I'll probably just end up doing this one. Oh, you were talking the interior door, weren't you? I could do that, I suppose. I'll have to mess around with it. But yeah, I'm going to call the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all later.